Hi guys, so this is just another quick review, and this time it's of a fig called Sultane. So I actually picked this one today. It's pretty small. I probably could have went a bit longer, but the flies were getting at it, and as you can see, it's not in the best condition. There's only one other fig on this particular tree, and that's looking a bit better. But this tree had a hard time this year with the spider mites. It's about 3 years old, and every year it basically takes off really well in the springtime, and then gets hit really bad with spider mites and gets knocked back. So you can see the growing tips here just almost look desiccated. You don't look great at all, but I managed to hang on to some of the figs too, in fact. What I did to get rid of spider mites was actually just move it outside the polytunnel, and I left it out there for a few weeks and it seemed to clear up. But that was quite late in the season, so it didn't really put on much growth since then. But as I said, I held on to these figs. So I'm going to try this one. As I said, I'm not going to expect much from this because it's probably not peak ripeness, and it certainly looks the worst for wear. If I can manage to cut this open. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't look too bad on the inside. Typical fig jammy look. If my camera ever focuses, still looks pretty reasonable. I'll give it a taste. Yep, that's pretty good. Skin's a bit rough, but as I said, it's still early. But yeah, that's actually really nice, and the fact that it ripened up now is still pretty good. Yeah, and the fact that it's quite underripe. Well, if I to go by the skin, it seems underripe, but that's actually very nice, very sweet. I have to say though that this fig tastes almost the exact same as Hardy Chicago, as that other unknown tree I have, B&Q Unknown, as the Ronde Bordeaux. Ronde Bordeaux is a bit sweeter, but I have to say practically all of these trees taste almost identical. If I could do a side by side taste test, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Now I don't know if maybe I'm lacking in a taste buds or something like that, but they pretty much all taste the same. I wonder if it's a climatic thing that our figs aren't getting as ripe as they would in warmer climates, but still pretty good, pretty nice taste. I'm going to actually put that one in the ground, but we still have a few more figs ripening up, so hopefully I can get some more tasting videos going. This one here is Improved Celeste, and this should be my first proper one off this one. Again, this tree has had a hard time with this year, but they're ripening up now, so that should be pretty good. There's two more that I'm really looking forward to. So there's this one here, which is a Verdone, which is starting to ripen up. I seen Brett Lionheart did a video on his, and it looked spectacular, so I'm looking forward to this one. Peter's Honey is ripening up now as well, and we have this one here, Negroni, which is ripening up as well. I suspect that maybe I could have got an earlier harvest off these trees had I not had a spider mite infestation, but there we are. We're still getting them coming in now, so it's all good. Anyway, take it easy guys. Hi guys, back again. I just want to do an update on this. I'm kind of going to go back on what I just said about that last fig, in that most of the figs I've eaten this year taste the exact same. This is the unknown tree that I have now. I haven't been up in the polytunnel for a few days, so this one actually, when it came up, was literally hanging off the tree, and it looked like it's dried up a bit. And this is like super peak ripeness. Now, it tried a little bit off the knife when I wiped it through the thing, and it really tastes nice. So here's a proper tasting of this. Yeah, wow, that is very good. That is outstanding. So that definitely tastes a lot different to all those previous figs that I have. That is a really sweet texture. It's like jam, like most figs that I've had, but this is super jammy. But the flavor on that is just amazing. That actually tastes like raspberry jam. Really strong hint of raspberry in there. That's actually spectacular. Jesus, that's good. that is a winner. So at least I'll know with this one to let them hang as long as I possibly can to get them to that ripeness. But that's phenomenal. And what's really good about this is that we're right at the end of September and we've had temperatures down to 0 degrees and they're still ripening. I think going forward what I'm going to do is just cull all of my breeder crop for the sake of getting main crop, because just by and large they're way better. But that is really, really, really nice. So there you go. Cheers.